This week we're going to be continuing with Scratch Junior. To open a new project, you click on the plus. And to review from last week, if you want to change the background, you can go over here and you could add a background that you like, and then you click the check mark. And if you don't like this sprite character, we call this character sprite. You can click and hold and delete them, and then you could add what you would like in. So I'm going to look for a car, and this week we're going to work with motion. Okay, so I got the car, I click, and I click the check mark on the top. If the car is too big, you can go over here and you can click on this one. You can make the car a little smaller. So this week I want to work on motion. Maybe I'll make it smaller again. Maybe a little bigger. Let's see. Okay, that's good. So this week we're going to work on motion. So motion is the blue arrow. So if I have this and you see this is a right arrow, if I click it, he'll go to the right. And we have it set as 1. You could make this, 2 if you want him to go farther. Now he'll go 2. Every time he does 2 instead of 1. So it's up to you what you want it to do. I'll put it back to 1. You can have him go to the left this way. You can have him go to the right. You could have him go, up. Or you could have him go down. You could have him do turns if you want him to turn around. And for all of these, you could change the number if you would like. If you want it to be a little different. If you want him to jump, you could do this. So what we could do is we could make a little bit of a pattern, like almost like we did with code.org. So you could say, first I want him to go this way, and then I want him to jump. Then I want him to go to the left, and then I want him to go this way. So then I can go like this, and then he does his turn like that. So maybe you don't like that. You want to change it around a little bit. You could add another one in here if you want him to go to the left again, more. And then he can go more to the right. And you could change these numbers as well. You can make this like a 3 if you'd like. So let's take a look at this. Okay, so now we got a car moving around. And, it's nice to click it and make it move like that, but sometimes we want to add different things in there. And we want this to happen when when an event happens. So the yellow block here was what we call an event. So when I take this flag here and I put it at the top, what this is telling the computer is when I click the flag, then I want you to run this code here. So when I click this flag, the car will move and jump and go to the left 1, 2, 3 times, then to the right, and then to the right again 3 times. So let's take a look. When I click on this flag, the car is going to do all those things. Now I could use this one as well. Okay? Now this is when touched. So what do I want to happen when I touch the car? What do I want to happen when I want to touch the car? Maybe I want the car to turn or spin in a way. So now when I touch it, it's going to do it. So I'm going to take it and click, and every time I touch the car, he spins around like that. Okay, every time I click. So you can experiment with this to add in motion to your sprite. The car is called a sprite. Anything that you're going to code is called a sprite. If you want to have multiple things, what you could do is you could click a plus, and let's see if I could find another thing to like. Maybe I'll make it a little silly. And I'll put in a pilot in there. Now we have a pilot. Now he may be a little bit too large, so we'll make him a little smaller. Okay, and we'll put him in the sky. And now I want to give him some motion. So I'm going to go here, and I'm going to have him go to the right, and maybe he can go down a little bit. Go down, and then he can go back up. And I could change the number if I'd like. If I want to make this, like a 3. And then I could have him maybe go down maybe 4 times. And then I want him to jump. So let's take a look at this. So he's going up and down like this, right? So he's got some action here. Now what I can do is I can add in the flag for him. Now here's what's important to note though. When I click the flag, the pilot will do all of this motion. But the driver's also going to do that too because he's got the flag. Okay, so when I click the flag, the driver does his motion that I set with this code. And when I click the flag, the pilot does his motion. So let's take a look at that. When I click the flag, they both start moving here. And if you want something that only the pilot will do, I could do when touched. When clicked, I should say. When clicked, what I want him to do. Maybe I want him to spin spin, and spin. And then I want him to jump. I want him to jump. And then maybe I want him to go this way. I make that a 3. And then I want him to go this way, a 3. So let's take a look at that. So then when I click him, now he spins. Whoa, he's going up and down. He's flying up and down. Maybe I want him to flip again one more time. Maybe I'll make this a 3 to make him turn around. Let's take a look how that goes. And then he's like, right. So now we got him going. Maybe I want to make him go the right way, this way. So you can experiment. So for this week, what I'd like the students to do is to add motion, to add 2 sprites, and to add motion to them. And I would like you to use the flag when the flag's clicked, and also to use when touching. So this week we are working on the motion blocks, which are blue, and you could add an event to the first part of the block to make them move. And you could have two sprites operating when the flag is clicked, and you also can have it when each is clicked, that they will do an action as well. Okay, so that's our assignment for this week, to work with motion with 2 sprites.